Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. My name is KR Stolfus, and we are here with the OP Racing Super Speedway Series as they are at Talladega, the big, the bad, the fast Talladega. And Josh Milam is on the clock right now for qualifying as it has gotten underway here. Green flag is dropped, and he is going to turn his first lap time. As I try to find him on the sheet, Josh Milam with a 54.465. Very fast lap time for Josh Milam, but right now it is only good enough for second. Derek Conley in the 28 machine, topping the charts for the moment, even though this is going to be a two-lap qualifying effort by all the drivers. Scott Bellum now on top of the charts here in the 07 machine. As the times come pouring in, you'll find them on the left-hand side. Pick your favorite driver's number and keep track of whether he's going to be able to move up or down. Cody Ober in the 8 machine. Right now he is in a 12th spot. We'll be expecting him to move up through the field here, especially since this is, I believe, his first qualifying lap. It does take 2 laps to reach your full potential, so to speak, for qualifying here at Talladega. And Cody Ober gonna cross the line here. Ober in 16th, going to move up to second. A good jump for Cody Ober. Ben Peterson in the 18 machine right now, he is sitting on pole with a 53.487. JR in the 48 machine right now, he is in 8th place, now falling to 9th. He is shutting that down. Dwayne Cooper, the 00 machine, right now he is in 11th. The 91 of Ernie Williams, race winner, shutting it down in that 91 machine. Right now he is sitting in 4th. We have a few other drivers starting to shut it down. Todd Poston in the 30. You can follow him on Facebook. Todd will be live streaming this race on Facebook Live. So if you're looking for him, that's where you can find an in-car shot of his race tonight. Robert Payne in the 3 machine, picking up the first win of the season and his first win in OP Racing Super Speedway Series. Had to take a few race hiatus, but he is back once again, so glad to see him out here on track. And he is shutting it down. Jacob Sayers in the 39 machine. Sayers right now in 18th. And Jacob Sayers at the moment is the only car out there turning a lap. Brad Ray in the 128 has just put his car on pole. To ride on aboard with this 39 machine as he crosses the start finish line. And Jacob Sayers gonna be looking to win a race here, but he has come into tonight as the points leader, despite the fact that he has not won a race, though this season is still early. We are only on race 4 or 5. This is race 5. I can do math. No, I can't. Fine, it's whatever. But yeah, Jacob Sayers, the points leader, as you can see there. We have one car out on track. That is Stephen Herman. Our 2 race winners in the top 20 in points. The only 2 race winners in the top 20 in points. You can see right there. This is a tough series to win in and to accumulate points. Even if you do win, Stephen Herman, Ernie Williams, your race winner, sitting 15th and 16th. Robert Payne with his few missed races. In fact, he's only made 1 start, and that was the one he won. But old Squirmin' Herman, that 71 machine, he is set to go racing. He is running that high side to burn off as much fuel as he can. Down this long backstretch into turn number 3, staying as high and as close to that wall as he dares. All right, guys, well, while Stephen Herman is gonna finish this lap and complete his qualifying time, we're gonna step away for a moment and we're gonna play our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Field starting to line up here on the starting grid as we ride high atop our blimp. Waiting for the field to line up, and then we will get ready to go green flag racing. While they're all getting prepared and lined up, I'll tell you what, guys, you are in for some exciting racing here tonight. These guys put on one heck of a show week in and week out. Race consists of 2 stages. Lap 20 and lap 40 will be the ends of stage 1 and 2, respectively. As the field starts to get in their starting positions, what do you say we go through our starting lineup here tonight? Brad Ray, a rookie, on the pole here for tonight's Outlaw Racing 250. Ben Peterson in the 18 machine will start on his outside. Row 2 is going to be the 8 machine of Cody Ober and the 46 of Kelly Milam. Row 3 will be the 28 of Derek Conley. I'm sorry, the 91 of Ernie Williams and the 28 of Derek Conley. Row 4 will be the 80 machine of Tommy Gossett and the 61 of DJ Mitzel. Row 5 will be the 62 of Les Levy and the 07 of Scott Bellum. Row 6 will be the 30 of Todd Poston. As I mentioned, Todd live streaming this race, Facebook Live. Look him up, see if you can find him. You will get an in-car shot of the race through there. And Robert Payne in the 3 machine going to start on his outside. Row number 7 will be the 48 of J.R. Hager and the 7 of Josh Milam. Row 8 will be the 184 of Lynn McNeese and the 00 of Dwayne Cooper. Row 9 will be Squirmin' Herman himself and the 39 of Jacob Sayers. Row 10, the 15 of Alex Green, and our race admin for tonight, the 1 of Mark Vega. He's on the sheet, but he is not out on the track. Row 11, David McCullough and Cody Eldred in the 14. Row 12, the 89 of Kenneth McCullough and the 88 of Josh Durham. Row 13, Tristan Walker in the 17, Chase Berry in the 11, Cody Levitt in the 38, and Aspen Belman in the 84. Row 15 will be the 51 of Travis Elliott and Brandon Beckrow in the 104 machine. And row 16 will be the 02 of David Overstreet. So that is tonight's starting lineup. The field coming onto the front stretch now. Here we go. Pace car is off. Field getting ready to go green flag racing. Brad Ray, the pole sitter. Long wait here at Talladega for that green flag. Field looking nice and tidy still. Green flag is out, and we are underway for the Outlaw Racing 250. Down into turn number 1, Brad Ray with a slide edge over the 18 machine. The inside line usually a little bit faster through the corners, but here comes that outer lane once they hit the backstretch. side by side throughout this opening first lap. And the 128 still holding that inside line. That is Brad Ray with the 8 machine of Cody Ober pushing on him. They are gonna lead that first lap. Very important to get that lap led. Assert dominance early on. You see the 8 machine looks like he's really kind of wiggling here throughout that whole corner. We're gonna go on board with Cody Ober. Brad Ray, a throat punch donor. Good to know. Field still shaped up very nicely. No one too far out of shape here just yet. Ernie Williams in the 91 machine, third car on the inside line. Picked up a race win earlier this season. Race number 2 on the season. We are in race number 4. Looks like we got some trying 3 wide to 3 of Robert Payne. Robert Payne, no stranger to running that high groove. Now he's going to tuck down behind the 07 of Scott Bellum. Josh Milam in the 7 machine on the inside now, in the 00 of Dwayne Cooper. Tucked in right behind Robert Payne. Now Dwayne Cooper going to try and make a move. Start that third lane, but no one's going to go with him. He is all by himself here. Another car to always watch as he is starting to sneak up to the front here, and that is the 15 of Alex Green. Alex started 19th, currently in 17th. But Alex will make that car fit in places that even a mouse would be afraid to try and squeeze into. But that's never stopped Alex. Sometimes he can pull it off too. Down this long backstretch we go. Our race leader, now the 8 of Cody Ober. Ober is going to drop down in front of Brad Ray. And we will have another lead change, very possibly here. The 18 of Ben Peterson going to lead his first lap. And Ben Peterson does as they crash through the tri-oval. Big pile up. Several cars involved. The 07 of Scott Bellum getting a piece of that. Multiple cars involved. Let's back this up. Let's see what happens. Scott Bellum goes for a spin. Crash is well underway once we get in here, so we'll back this up just a little bit more, see if we can't catch how it develops. Double 0 Dwayne Cooper, the 07 of Scott Bellum. Contact made. Les Levy getting involved in the 62 machine. Josh Milam in the 7. Also getting a piece of the action. We go on board with Josh Milam. Big pile up here coming out of the tri-oval. A lot of cars involved in that one. All right, now field's caught up to the pace car. Time to reset the field. Make a pit stop or two. Big wreck here. A lot of drivers gonna have to deal with some new rules that the OP Racing has implemented. We'll see who's gonna come down pit road. Might have quite a few takers, especially the drivers involved in the crash. Ben Peterson, though, not pitting just yet. So your race leader is Ben Peterson. He's been out front now for 3 completed laps. We are on lap 8. The other lap leader was our pole sitter, Brad Ray. He led for 3 laps as well. Brad Ray is sitting in 6th place right now. Number 80 machine at Tommy Gossett. After a long absence from the league, it's returned. Glad to see him coming back. Tommy's sporting Outlaw on his eyebrow there. Someone should tell him that name was already taken, but I don't know. Check in on the 39 machine of Jacob Sayers. Sayers sporting a new paint scheme here for a few races. Airborne on the side of that thing. Got a nice look to it. That 39 machine with a sharp, new-looking paint job. Man, you know, it's great to see all these guys coming out here. We started 30 cars here tonight, and a lot of these guys take a lot of pride into their paint schemes. Some guys have a new paint scheme on a regular basis. Just looking through the field here. Lynn McNeese in the 184 machine. Got to race with Lynn last night. Raced with Lynn, Les Levy, and Mark Vega, who Vega is doing a live race control for us here tonight. It was fun getting to race with those guys. Always enjoy a chance to mix it up with the drivers that I broadcast. Let you know their personalities, maybe form a different opinion of them, and you come to find out that they're probably not that bad of a driver after all. Except for Cody Ober. Last time I raced with him, I was gonna win the race, but he abandoned me and I didn't win. That's Cody Ober in the 8 for you. Right behind him is the 28 of Derek Conley. Derek Conley, one of the FSR drivers. Looking for a win here in this season. Would be his first win of the season. He did pick up 2 wins last season, but none of them while being broadcasted on MaxSpeedTV. He's really hoping to pick up that first win while being broadcasted. So guys, we're gonna step away for yellow here just for a caution while we're under yellow. Nobody go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car still on the track, but the lights have gone out. Field getting ready to take the restart here for our race. Row 1 will be Ben Peterson and Kelly Milam, and row 2 for this restart will be Cody Ober and Derek Conley in the 28 machine. Pace car is off. Field anxiously awaiting. There's a long wait. Ben Peterson in control of the field here. Green flag is out. Here we go once again for the Outlaw Racing 250. Ben Peterson, Kelly Milam on the front row of the inside and outside lanes. Well, hello, Will. Guys, thank you very much for joining me from YouTube and talking with me in chat. Appreciate it. I always enjoy the interaction. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel yet. Man, I'll tell you, we got so much great racing coming at you. We're broadcasting pretty much 7 days a week here at MaxSpeedTV. Meanwhile, we got a race going on. The 18, Ben Peterson out front, leading this thing. Cody Ober in the 8, pushing for all he is worth. Field scatters and spreads apart down the backstretch here. And it looks like the 18 is going to be left in the sucker lane. And the 46 of Kelly Milam has got some help with teammates, but he's going to drop down and abandon them. And he's going to pick up Ben Peterson. 46, 28, and 91, all teammates. It's Kelly Milam, Derek Conley, and Ernie Williams. Ernie Williams is a teammate of mine on the dirt side of things. Enjoy having him in the chat, and then enjoy getting to call his races on Monday night. Brad Ray, our pole sitter, third car in that upper lane. I'm sorry, that lone car in the third lane. Now it looks like Alex Green gonna come and try and help him a little bit. Alex Green in that upper lane. That 2 machine looks like it's got some damage on it of David McCullough. Alex going 3 wide with the 80 of Tommy Gossett and the 3 of Robert Payne. Talladega's a lot of room to do that. But your drivers around you got to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined as well. Les Levy in the 62 machine. He has just come off of pit road. And I'll tell you what, he's got that thing wide open. He's scored 5 laps down. He is the only car out on the track that is any laps down. He's gonna pull to the inside here and slow down and let the field by. So field getting through that cleanly. Always an intense moment when a car that is running a lot slower than the rest of the field is out on track. And you come up in a big pack like this. Everyone's in a big pack right now. And it does create for a bit of a traffic jam situation. Across the line, that lap led by Ben Peterson. Ben has been scored out front for 8 laps so far. We're about 4 laps away from the end of this stage 1 at the start finish line for the start of lap 20. The caution flag will fly if it is not out already. Three wide for the lead. Here comes 2 teammates, FSR drivers, Derek Conley, Ernie Williams. They're gonna separate from Ben Peterson and go 3 wide for this. The end of the stage is nearing. Drivers starting to jockey for position. Oh man, how is this gonna play out? Robert Payne, 3rd car in that 3rd lane, that 3 machine. Got a win on the season, looking for another one, maybe pick up the stage win here. Meanwhile, the 80 and the 18, bumper to bumper, trying to get some separation from the rest of the field as they are in the middle lane here. And so far, they are doing a great job waiting for the 15 and Alex Green to get up to them. Gonna have a lot of energy on this one as they work through the tri-oval. Two more times around. Kelly Milam in the 46. Right now, he is out front, but how long will he be out front? This field is really starting to move, to shake and bake, to do all kinds of words and descriptions that I can't come up with as they try and go 4 wide here through turn number 3. Contact made. Tommy Gossett involved, Derek Conley involved. One car flipping, I can't tell quite who that is. That is the 84 of Aspen Belvin. Aspen Belvin on his lid, and if he can't get that flipped over, oh my goodness, he is just taking a tow. Chalk that up as he is held down and called for the tow truck. Big pile up, and we're gonna take you on board here with Aspen. Well, not on board, but ride at him and watch this breakdance move he pulls as he is on his roof. Michael Jackson, take notes. Oh. No, never mind. Not Michael Jackson. All right, we're gonna go on board with Derek Conley in the 28 machine. Tommy Gossett, good look at his car in the 80. As Derek Conley has a moment of blinking out. You can catch Aspen Belvin breakdancing on his roof. Big pile up coming to the end of the stage. Pit stops are happening, and it looks like Ben Peterson is going to beat Kelly Milam off of pit road. But the 46 of Kelly Milam is going to be our stage winner. He was out front when the caution flew, so that is going to give him the stage win. Let's see if we can't get a quick word in with the driver of the 46 machine. Kelly Milam, you got your ears on, bud?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Man, I'll tell you what, I'm doing just fine, but you pick up another stage win here in the Outlaw Racing 250. First stage of the race, another one for you on the season. How's your race going so far?
It's going pretty good. Trying to mute my game chat right now.
Yeah, it can be a bit chatty here in a super speedway league. That 46 been out front for a couple of laps, always a solid car in the super speedway leagues. What do you think it's going to take for you to win this thing?
Just same as always, rather try to stay out of trouble and just race clean, see what happens.
Hey, nothing wrong with trying to race clean. Great job so far out there. How are the drivers, what's the driver morale like? We saw them go 4 wide. Sometimes that can upset some people. What do you feel on that one?
Yeah, it's some are chatty, some ain't. You know, it's first time back in a couple of weeks, so everybody's still trying to knock the rust out, you know.
All right, Kelly. Well, good luck to you, man. Nice job on winning stage number 1 here, and hopefully we'll talk to you in the Victory Lane post-race show.
All right, thank you, man.
That is Kelly Milam, driver of the 46 machine, part of the Fuel Sim Racing team, winning stage number 1. So, guys, while we reset the field, we're going to step away, and we'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me tonight as we are going into stage number 2 for tonight's event. This stage will end on lap 40. Right now, our leaders are Dwayne Cooper and Kelly Milam. They're bringing the field down for tonight's restart, as we are doing the Outlaw Racing 250 at Talladega. Field waiting for that green flag. A lot of drivers on the inside lane with some penalties and being a lap down. Green flag is out. We are back underway here at Talladega. A lot of hungry drivers here for this race, trying to get their first win of the season. We didn't get to talk about it much, but there has been a rule change to this league. Only one fast repair is going to be available to them. They used to have 2. They've chopped it down to 1. The goal is to get to 0. But 1 fast repair available for this race. So you see a lot of cars with some damage out there now. And Dwayne Cooper in the 00. Old D Coop. He's going to lead his 5th lap of the race. He's got Cody Ober in the 8 machine pushing him. Cody Ober seems to be a trend for that 8 machine. Always on that bottom and always the second car in that inside lane and pushing somebody to the lead. Take note of that, drivers, because if you want to win this race, it seems like you need to have that 8 machine behind you. Now, I got to tell you, Cody, he wants to win just as bad as anybody. So he may dump you or abandon you. No, he's a good driver. He won't dump you on purpose, but he might abandon you on purpose. And it is what it is when it comes down to that checkered flag. You got to do your thing. Make sure you win your race. But if you don't think you can win and you help a teammate across the start-finish line, that is a great feeling as well. It makes you feel like you won. Man, good times there. Dwayne Cooper, your race leader. Kelly Milam, Alex Green, and Josh Milam, the 3 cars in that second lane. Numbers are hard. Meanwhile, Lynn McNeese in the 184 got a little bit of a gap to the rest of the field here. These guys behind Lynn not quite formed up. Oh, and Robert Payne's gonna hard into the wall. Big contact once again out of the tri-oval. Robert Payne in the 3 machine getting turned. Coming out of the tri-oval. Derek Conley in the 28, right behind the 3 of Robert Payne. Contact made. Big ol' scattering. 1 car on the apron, minding its own business, trying to get out of the way, and gets collected in it. Had nowhere to go in that situation. We're gonna go on aboard with Derek Conley in the 28. Conley, unfortunately, just did not get squared up on the 3 machine of Robert Payne. Hooks him, and around goes Robert Payne. This is going to collect a lot of good drivers here. Looking at this one more time. DJ Mitchell sneaking through it. Gonna go on board with DJ Mitchell in the 61. Ben Peterson, an early race leader, got caught up in it. But Dwayne Cooper out front in that 00 machine, looking like he's gonna head down pit road here. So Dwayne Cooper down pit road. Here comes the 48 of J.R. Hager. He's hitting pit road as well. Kelly Milam gonna inherit the lead as he is gonna stay out. And the 28 of Derek Conley making his pit stop. Lynn McNeese in the 184. Of the drivers who made pit stops, he is the first one out. Todd Poston in the 30 machine. Rolling around out there now off of pit road. You know, it's a nice time to talk about the weather. Let's talk about the weather. Beautiful day here at Talladega. This race is 94 laps. We are on lap 28 of 94. You see very little humidity. Track temp a very cool 83 degrees as we are having a very cool day here at Talladega. Fuel windows right around 20 laps, 18 to 20 laps make it on fuel. Tire window here at Talladega, well, run them till they pop because you don't really need tires. Now after a while you will start to get a little tight going into turn 1. It will start plowing that front end. That is several laps into the race, or tire run I should say. As I mentioned, guys, make sure if you are enjoying the broadcast, enjoying the racing, give it a thumbs up. That goes a long way to MaxSpeedTV and to the drivers here. You know, that it's a team effort by everyone putting on this show. So that thumbs up really lets them know that, hey, you enjoy what they're doing. They are putting on a heck of a show, and they do put on a heck of a show. I just do my best to try and call it as I see it. Not always the best. I'm not always the smartest. Gosh darn it, I do try as hard as I can. Alex Green in that 15, you see a little bit of damage right there on that Napa Know-How bumper. Waiting to use his fast repair, probably until the... You know, if it were me, and this is just a rough strategy call here. I'm spitballing, if you will. final pit stop for the stage on a lap 40. It's not going to be the final pit stop, but if I'm driving around right now with some damage on my car, and I know stage ends on lap 40, the 94 lap event, if I can just make it on the lead lap to that final stage caution, use my fast repair, then man, I'm back in the race, and then I will have about 54 laps. Well, probably more like 50 laps. I have about 50 laps to get caught back up on the field, make another run, hope I can get through any other incidences, maybe get a long green flag run, which ends up with some green flag pit stops. And when we get those green flag pit stops, well, then that really starts to spread the field out. Speaking of spreading the field out, want to check in on a few drivers back here in the back of the pack. David Overstreet in the 02, a rookie here with the OP Racing Super Speedway Series. Also, Les Levy in the 62. Looks like he has used a fast repair to get that car straightened out, but he is 6 laps down. But David Overstreet, right now, he is scored in 23rd as some cars have hit pit road. Brad Ray, our pole sitter, an early race leader. Ray has led for 3 laps here tonight. Right now, he is being scored as 1 lap down. And, man, tough spot to be in for him. See if he can get back up there, get through this field again, try and lead another couple of laps, maybe even win this thing. That is the goal in the end, is to win the race. The real goal is to have fun. But if you can win the race while having fun, even better. The 80 machine and Tommy Gossett, as I mentioned earlier, making a return to the OP Racing Super Speedway Series after a long exit. Glad to see him out here on his return. Another driver we haven't talked about a whole lot yet, the 51 of Travis Elliott. Keep an eye on him. He's mired back in the pack right now, scored in 18th. We'll see if he can make something happen. And then one of my favorite drivers out there, the 91 of Squirmin' Herman. Herman won the last race we had, which ended up being several weeks ago due to the holidays and time off and everything going on. So a long time ago, Squirmin' Herman won a race. So long ago, he may not even remember it. We'll have to remind him later on if we can. But here we go. Squirmin' Herman's gonna take us through this restart. Deep in the field, just so you know how hectic it is to try and work around this Talladega Speedway when you are doing almost 200 miles an hour, inches away from everyone. Green flag is out. We're back underway as Stephen Herman in that 71 machine, tucked in nice and neat behind Lynn McNeese in the 184. You see the leaders up ahead. Everyone through the gears cleanly. Meanwhile, the battle up front has resumed. Cody over in the 8. He is out front with the 39 of Jacob Sayers pushing him. And by out front, I mean in that outer lane. Kelly Milam in the 46. He has got the 15 of Alex Green pushing him. We go on board with the 46 of Kelly Milam, looking out the back of this field. Little bit of a wiggle by some of the drivers. Man, nothing like getting a good shot in the back. Set your car sideways to really make your heart skip a beat. Kelly Milam gonna lead another lap here as we're winding down the second stage. Remember, the caution flag will fly at the start of lap 40 if it has not come out already. Kelly Milam winning stage number 1 when that caution flag flew before the end of the stage. They will score the leader when the caution flag flies as the stage winner. Three wide through the tri-oval. We got away with 3 wide. We didn't get away with 4 wide. But 3 wide, you can tell the end of the stage is coming. The 80 of Tommy Gossett, third car, leading that upper lane. Man, I said it wrong again. In that third lane as the lead car for that lane. Now it looks like he has had a good enough run down the straightaway. He is going to drop all the way down to the bottom. So Tommy Gossett in the 80 machine. New race leader. Cody over in the 8 trying to squeeze that through the middle here. And the 89 of Kenneth McCullough now leading that third lane with help from Dwayne Cooper in the 00 and Robert Payne in the 3. 3 wide action here as we are about 5 laps away from the end of stage number 2. Oh, and the 61 of DJ Mitchell's gonna go around hard into the wall. Heavy contact by DJ Mitchell, but he is spun down below the racing surface. He is below that yellow line. No caution flag is flying. We're gonna back this up, go to replay. You can see DJ Mitchell getting turned. A lot of drivers getting into that, but it all happens down below the line. And now the caution has flown. I am not 100% sure if it didn't fly for that caution or not. Or for the contact that we saw with DJ Mitchell, maybe a race back to the line. I believe that is exactly what happened. Race control held up. Waited for the race to the line. And would have seemed that Kelly Milam is out front. He's out there right now. Looks like everyone's waiting on the pace car. There's pace car picking up the field. Hello, 6-speed sideways. How's it going? I just got word from race control that is not the end of the stage. So we will see this thing go back to green flag racing for a 1-lap shootout, I would guess, to end the stage. couple drivers on pit road. One of them is the 80 of Tommy Gossett. DJ Mitchell, of course, on pit road in the 61 machine. Tommy pulling away from his pit stall. Ernie Williams in the 91 making a pit stop here. This car looks like it's a little beat up on the front end and the back end. And got confirmation from race control. The caution was for the incident on the backstretch. However, the race admin happened to have had his internet crash out on him. And that will explain the delayed caution. So, now that that is clear as mud, we can talk some more about the racing going on here in the OP Racing Super Speedway Series. They're broadcasted live right here on MaxSpeedTV, not only on Monday nights, but also on Friday nights by Roger Muth, as the OP Racing does the 2001 Throwback Series, as they replicate the NASCAR season from the year 2001, hence the name. So if you would like to join one of those two leagues, you do have to make it through one of their feeder series. Prove yourself there, not necessarily by winning every race, but just by proving that, hey, you can drive respectably. They are taking applications to their feeder series. If you're interested in joining up with these guys, do make sure you apply to the league through the iRacing tab. Always looking for some fresh talent in the league. But do keep in mind, you do have to make sure that, you know, just because you won a race doesn't mean you're going to be promoted. But I have seen them promote a guy, and in his first race, he won it. And that was Rick Seabrans. Typically in the 4 machine, he's not out here tonight, but his first race in the Monday League, he went out and was a dominant car, won the race, called it good. He has been a mainstay here in the league since then. All right, guys, while we're cycling around under yellow, we're going to step away, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're going to have a one-lap shootout to the finish of this second stage. Kelly Milam on the control car position, Cody Ober in the 8 machine on his outside, Alex Green in the 15 on his inside, and Jacob Sayers in the 39 will make up row number 2 for this restart here in the Outlaw Racing 250. Waiting for that pace car, which the lights have gone back on the pace car. Field not quite ready to go race. Well, they're ready. Everyone else isn't ready just yet. Lights are out once again on the pace car. Now we're going to see these guys start to line up. End of the stage has been delayed just a little bit so we can have that one lap shootout to the end of it. We are working lap 40 of 40 for stage 2, ending with that one lap shootout. The stage will now end. Green flag will fly, and then the next lap, that will be it. Kelly Milam's ready to go. He's racing the pace car. Look at that. Already trying to pull up alongside that iRacing Mustang. Oh man, I hate when I make that mistake. Side by side, they're looking all nice and pretty. Alex Green, a little bit of damage to that back bumper. But remember, we only got one fast repair in this race. If you got some damage, I think I would try and hold out to the end of this stage and then take me on a new car and get back after it from there. Burn that fast repair on this final stage pit stop. Kelly Milam in the 46. Cody Ober in the 8. Here we go, folks. One lap shootout for the stage end. Green flag is out. We are underway once again here in the Outlaw Racing 250. Who's it gonna be? Dwayne Cooper, not a good start for him, losing a little bit of ground. Might be able to get a good run with that. Going to be hard to make a race winning move from that far back, but here comes Cody Ober in the 8. Cody Ober in that outside line with the 39 of Jacob Sayers tucked in right behind him. Alex Green pushing the 46 of Kelly Milam. Who's it gonna be? Side by side into turn number 3, coming off at turn number 4. Onto the front stretch. Kelly Milam has it for the moment, but Cody Ober with a charge here in the late stage of the lap. Side by side, door to door, Cody Ober getting a shunt. And that one is going to go to Cody Ober in the 8, winning the stage. Man, oh man, that one was a stage finish for the ages. Would have thought it was the end of the race the way they were trying to beat and bang on each other. But Cody Ober picking up the stage 2 win. Gonna get around the 46 here as these guys starting to shut it down. Hopefully they'll get lined up behind the pace car, get this pit stops underway. So 2 stages, 2 different winners in tonight's race for those stages. Stage number 1 went to Kelly Milam. Stage number 2 is gonna go to Cody Ober. Not Kelly Milam, but Cody Ober in the 8 machine. Both those guys running 1 and 2 right now. We'll see if we can't get a word in with Cody after he makes his pit stop. But man, that was, whew, I'll tell you, that was one lap shootout. Might be a sign of things to come here in the later parts of tonight's race. A lot of drivers hitting pit road here, including the 8. Give me 4 tires and fuel here on this pit stop. We've burned through a full tank of fuel. Might as well slap 4 tires on it while you wait. Jacob Sayers in the 39. He's going to be the first one off of pit road. I'm sorry. I believe it was Kelly Milam. Nope. Sorry. I've got it all sorts of screwed up. Timing and scoring has got to reset here. Jacob Sayers was the first one off pit road. In that 39 machine, Derek Conley second. Scott Bellum following him. Kelly Milam, Dwayne Cooper, Alex Green. All the way down, our stage winner, Cody Ober, in the 8 machine. Let's see if we can't get a quick word in with the driver of the 8. Yeah, that is Cody Ober. Cody, you got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir.
Man, a stage win going to you. I was just talking about how you were always being that second car in the inside lane, pushing everybody to the lead. And here you are winning a stage. It looks like you got the stage win kind of on your own. Well, I shouldn't say on your own, but without anyone in front of you.
Yeah, usually I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but that changed that stage. So, nah, that was fun. Because I did, Jordan or Jacob was kind of pushing me, but not too much. But I was just trying to hang down and side draft as much as I could, and then me and Kelly kind of bumped coming to the line there a little bit, which was it was a lot of fun.
Well, man, congrats on the stage win. That one lap shootout was very exciting to watch. As a driver, how do you plan for something like that? How do you handle that when you know the green flag's gonna come out? You got one lap to make your move. What goes through your mind before that green flag comes out?
Pedal to the metal and don't wreck it.
Not a bad strategy. I like it. It's simple.
That's what I like.
All right, man. Well, good luck to you in the rest of the race. Congratulations on your stage win, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Yeah, hopefully we're talking about me winning the race. All
right, man. Have a good race from here on out, and before we let you go, any shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
I want to thank the drivers for a pretty great race so far. We've had a couple cautions, but nothing too bad. And I want to thank y'all for broadcasting. You always do a great job.
All right, thank you very much, Cody. I appreciate the kind words, and we'll let you get back to it. And hopefully we, as I said, get to talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
Cody over in the 8 machine, picking up stage number 2 win. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you, it's been an interesting race, been an exciting one, a lot of developments, and we're gonna step away for a second and reset everything, and we'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out with us so far tonight here on MaxSpeedTV. I tell you what, guys, you don't know it, you are all missing out. It's some of the best racing, some of the best super speedway racing you'll ever see. I don't know about ever, but it's pretty darn good. I'll tell you what, I'm excited to be a part of it. I look forward to doing this week in and week out, and the OP racing drivers, they all look forward to coming out and putting on a heck of a show for you. That includes our race leader J.R. Hager in the 48 machine. He is the control car, Lynn McNeese on his outside, and Ernie Williams and Tommy Gossett making up row number 2. Green flag is out. We're back underway here at the Talladega Super Speedway. Alex Green slicing down to the bottom. Saw that happening in that shot there. Lynn McNeese gonna slice down below the 48. Now Alex moving back to the high side. Alex doesn't quite know where he wants to run. He went low, now he's gone high. But your race leader is the 48 of J.R. Hager. JR started 13th. Right now he is out front. Has led for 3 laps. Last on pit road about 10 laps ago. It's a little bit of a different fuel strategy. He stayed out. Pitted before that 1 lap shootout to the end of the stage. Now he's leading this thing. Track position here, probably pretty important. Seems to be a little hard to pass everyone here. Oh, we got one in the wall. Looked like Todd Poston in the 30 machine. Minor contact with the wall, but even a minor contact here in iRacing at Talladega in this pack draft has some serious consequences. However, everyone got through it cleanly. No issues. We stay green, we stay out there, we stay rowdy. Hager, your race leader. Ernie Williams now, looks like Williams wanted to lead a lap. I think Williams did lead that one. But right away, Hager on that inside lane, charging right back. Three wide down the backstretch with Squirmin' Herman in the 71 machine leading that outer lane. Herman, man oh man, if I haven't talked about him yet, I'm going to talk about him now. Squirmin' Herman in the 71 sporting the Outlaw Racing logo on his hood. Taking us on board and for a ride here at Talladega as the sun is starting to set. Ernie Williams leading another lap. That's 2 laps led for Williams now. You can see just how smooth this track is, how much room there is. 3 wide here, no big deal. But Squirmin' Herman, he's not happy with riding around in the back anymore or in the middle or in the quarter of the field at any point. He wants to lead this thing, and he has got some help in the 18 of Ben Peterson and the 00 Dwayne Cooper. But Ernie Williams right now, right through that middle lane, he's going to lead another one. Mark that up as his 3rd lap led here. But watch out for that outer lane. They're starting to get some momentum, starting to gain some ground here. Ooh, Alex Green, big wiggle as he got a good shot from the car right behind him and Josh Milam. Three wide once again. How many laps can these guys go 3 wide? Ooh, DJ Mitchell with a big wiggle there, keeps it off of Dwayne Cooper. We're staying green. Good save by DJ Mitchell. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead out front. Ernie Williams on the inside lane right now. Alex Green in the 15 on the outside. That one's gonna go to Ernie Williams once again. 4 laps in a row led by Ernie Williams. Alex Green trying to get his 15 Napa know-how car to the front and lead a lap. Unable to do so just yet, but I'll tell you what, they ain't giving up in the outside lane. Josh Milam has shoved Alex Green to the front here, but Alex staying in the outer lane, not gonna drop down just yet. That inside lane starting to break up a little bit now. Oh, wow, another big wiggle. Dwayne Cooper in the 00 gonna move to the outside lane there. Not sure if that was by choice or by, maybe he was forced out there. I don't know. But Dwayne Cooper moving to that outer lane. He's gonna take Ben Peterson with him and the 89 machine of Kenneth McCullough. So back to 3 wide at the front we go once again. Ernie Williams leading that inner line. He has now got his car out front by a car length. with help from the 46 of Kelly Milam, 48 of J.R. Hager, control car for our most recent restart. He is now moved as the third car on the inside lane. And Alex Green gonna get a nose out on that one by just a little bit. In fact, I got it wrong. That went to Ernie Williams for that lap lead. Hard to tell from that camera angle, but it really looked like that was Alex Green. Sun is set. The sun is really starting to change the colors of these cars, reflecting very beautifully on their paint schemes. Beautiful flash of light there coming off the cars as they caught that sunset. And if you don't know, iRacing recently added that day-night transition. And I am still geeking out over it because I think it is just that spectacular. It has been that while since iRacing has done something so well and good looking. I can't say enough for him on that one. Squirmin' Herman in the 71 machine on that outside lane. He's looking to try and get into the lead here. Once again, we are 3 wide. Pretty sure we've never left 3 wide. The battle for this lead getting intense and really has picked up. Oh, big contact. Todd Poston going around. Squirmin' Herman went around. Another big crash here in the late stages of the race. Lynn McNeese on the grass, grabs the gear, gets rolling. Squirmin' Herman in the 71. That car looks a little tore up. Hopefully he's got a fast repair left. Go ahead and back this up, go to our instant replay. Take another shot at it here. Right around in the blimp here, you see Todd Poston right as they got into the corner. Unfortunate contact, definitely some serious net code there by the 30 machine. As you watch that 30 machine spin, disappear, ends up on pit road right away. That's kind of a strange series of events. And that is what netcode will do for you. Take another look at this one. That's from the nose of Aspen Belvin in the 84 machine. Aspen breakdancing earlier in the race. On the brakes hard. Gets through it cleanly. All right, a lot of drivers coming down pit road here. Alex Green, one of the first ones off of pit road. See the 71 of Stephen Herman. Herman using a fast repair. Well, I shouldn't say he used a fast repair. Looks like maybe he hammered out some of the damage. Hard to tell when they use a fast repair or not. But that car was a little torn up. Wouldn't surprise me if he did use that fast repair. All right, so field under caution. We're going to step away, play a commercial or two, and we'll be right back after this.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lights are out on the pace car. Kelly Milam and Josh Milam make up row number 1. The 14 at Cody Eldred, and the 84, Mr. Break Dancer himself, Aspen Belvin, will make up row number 2 for this restart. We are going to take the green flag on lap 60 of 94. Pace car making its way down to the pit lane. Sun truly and well starting to set. Lights are starting to come on here at Talladega. Green flag is out. We're back racing once again in the Outlaw Racing 250. Tonight's race being sponsored by Tommy Gossett in the 80. That doesn't matter to these drivers right now. They just want to make sure they put on a heck of a show, come home with some hardware. Speaking of some hardware, Aspen Belvin in the 84, last season's championship winner. Right now that 84 machine sitting the second car in the inside lane. Right around here, we'll take you down through the tunnel, turning across the line with this driver. Nice and easy through the tunnel turn when it's 2 wide, but man, when you make it 3 wide, things start to get a little hectic. Drivers start to get a little nervous, a little twitchy on the steering wheel. Speaking of 3 wide, Tommy Gossett in the 80, looking to the outer lane to try and make something happen here. We got one car dropping down below the yellow line. Not sure who that was, didn't get a good look at him, but Tommy Gossett, DJ Mitzel, and Squirmin' Herman all working together to form that 3rd lane. Todd Poston involved as well. Meanwhile, out front, Kelly Milam in the 46, Cody Eldred in the 14. First 2 cars in that inside lane. Ernie Williams Jr. in the 91, 3rd car in that inside lane. We go on aboard with the 91 machine. Down the front stretch once again, lap after lap. Never measured the velocity of a race because it's very disappointing. Lap 63 at 94. Kelly Milam out front. Cody Eldred in the 14 pushing him. Ernie Williams pushing the 14. Meanwhile, Josh Milam in the 7 all by himself on that outer lane with Aspen Belvin trying to get to his back bumper. Aspen, he can get to that back bumper and really start pushing. Those guys are going to start going a little bit faster, but when you have that much separation that they had there, it's hard to generate enough energy to start charging to the front. And if you'll remember, not too long ago, I said keep an eye on that 51 machine. Well, guess what? Travis Elliott, even though he was mired deep in the field here in the early parts of the race, that 51 is finally starting to make his presence known. Travis Elliott right now working his way to the front. Got a little bit of damage on that 51 machine. Nothing too terrible. Starting to see another group try and form up to go 3 wide. That is the 61 of DJ Mitzel, the 71 of Squirmin' Herman himself. Big old knot of cars right here. Could throw a blanket over these guys and they'd all fit. Have to be a large blanket, not gonna lie. Hey Caleb, I'm not sure what you're talking about, sir, but if you can reword your question and let me know what you're talking about there, I'd be more than happy to answer it. Gotta keep in mind, I'm not the sharpest crown in the tool shed. But man, I'll tell you what, these guys really starting to feel the pressure of the end of the race. We have seen them be 3 wide now for more laps in this final stage than what they were in all of the first 2 stages combined. We got another move for the lead here as Josh Milam trying to make something happen. He'd like to get past his old man. If you don't know, the 46 and 7, that is a father-son team right there, or duo. They are on the same team. But Kelly Milam, the father, Josh Milam, the son. Kelly Milam picking up a stage win here. Josh Milam having a relatively quiet race. Not been up front, like front up front. And now he is finally the lead car in one of these lanes. And by one of these lanes, it looks like we're going to have a lot of lanes here. It's back once again to that high side. Squirmin' Herman and DJ Mitzel. Todd Poston right behind him, and now Tommy Gossett being the 4th car in that outside lane. Travis Elliott in the 51. Cody Ober, a stage winner here tonight. He's in the mix as well. These drivers really all hanging tough. Nobody's giving up. Nobody's quitting. Aspen Belvin in the 84 machine, pushing the 7 of Josh Milam. But we got one in the wall. Sparks flying right there in that camera shot. Also, another driver haven't got to talk a lot about tonight, the 11 of Chase Berry. Chase Berry started 26th. Right now he is running 15th. He's in this lead pack. That's right where he needs to be. Riding around the 07 of Scott Bellum, losing a little bit of ground. In danger of losing this lead draft. Oh, Squirmin' Herman's gonna get into the wall. And Stephen Herman in the 71, he is gonna lose a lot of ground very quickly. Although I should have realized it, but didn't. But Stephen Herman is 1 lap down. So that's why I couldn't find him when I was looking for him on my scoring charts. But Squirmin' Herman now and Todd Poston, those 2 drivers are 1 lap down. Todd, now the first car 1 lap down. As that was a battle between those 2 as who would be in that top spot for the wave around. Meanwhile, at the back here, we got a little bit of a 6 cars. Let me take my shoes off to count. We got 6 cars here in this group. This group consists of the 00 of Dwayne Cooper, Brandon Beckrow in the 104, the 88 machine of Josh Durham. Josh Durham, who likes to do a Taco Bell diet right before a race, calls it the Taco Bell cleanse. Him and Dwayne Cooper do that a whole lot. Here they are, Dwayne Cooper being scored in 16th. Josh Durham scored in 23rd, 1 lap down. The 104, Brandon Beckrow, he is 17th. It was a little bit of a moment there. The 02 of David Overstreet, he is scored in 18th place. That is a good forward momentum for him. Now, no, he's not in the front, but David Overstreet started 31st. That's a lot of cars he's had to pass. And we go to our race progress. 22 cars passed by the 84 and the 51 machine. That's quite a few. David Overstreet and the 02 passing 13 cars here tonight as of this moment. Could change, you never know. The 38 machine, piloted by Cody Leavitt. Right now he is scored in 18th place. Sun really starting to set here. Looking a little dark. Lights should come on before too much longer. Hopefully they do. Meanwhile, out front, had a little bit of a change here. DJ Mitzel in the 61. It'll be interesting. It's pretty dark here. I think the lights should have came on by now if they were going to. I have been in a race where the lights didn't come on. It did get pretty dark. So we'll see what happens here as we got roughly 20 laps to go in this thing. DJ Mitzel, your race leader. Now Kelly Milam has him by a nose. What's up, Ryan Pace? How you doing? Thanks for joining me over in the YouTubes. Thanks for coming and watching MaxSpeedTV as we present to you the OP Racing Super Speedway Series as they do the Outlaw Racing 250. Battle for the lead here as the laps are starting to wind down. Gotten pretty dark out there. Hopefully the drivers can still see. Oh, DJ Mitzel. Hard into the wall goes Josh Milam. I think that was Josh Milam. Caution flag flying as we have 20 laps to go. We're gonna back this up, go to replay here. You see the 61 of DJ Mitzel. Gonna go on board with the 7 of Josh Milam as they work through the tri-oval. Into turn number 1, contact with DJ Mitzel and Kelly Milam is going to send Josh Milam airborne. Watch this once again. Drivers come through the tri-oval. Kelly Milam on the inside, DJ Mitzel on the outside. Big wiggle, big turn. Oh man, another breakdancer. We've had 2 breakdancers tonight. What's it like to flip end over end at 180 miles an hour? Well, let's ask Josh Milam if we get the chance. I'm gonna do a little bit of updating for you guys as we go back live here. Drivers have voted. Race control is confirmed. The lights are not coming on. We're gonna keep racing. We're gonna try and stick this out as well. Hopefully y'all can see just fine. We may have to break the 4th wall and maybe set up as I'm getting race control in my ear, guys. If you will, just bear with me a second. I'm gonna step away and figure out what we're doing here. I'll be right back.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, folks, welcome back to MaxSpeedTV as OP Racing presents the Outlaw Racing 250. I'll tell you what, big developments have happened here. Power outage at Talladega. Lights are not coming on. Initially, the driver said, hey, let's try and stick this out. And then things got a little hectic. So when we left, before we went to commercial break, we were in twilight. Since then, we have gone to dusk. Not dusk. Beyond dusk, we have gone into midnight type conditions. It's gotten hard to see. gotten hard for drivers to know exactly where they are at. So here's what's going to happen. Green flag is going to fly for 1 lap. Driver's going to pull down pit road during that lap, and that is going to be the race. Race control is setting everyone into their positions, and it is looking like the 14 of Cody Eldred is going to be your race winner, as he is burning it down in that 14 machine. So guys, we're going to take a moment. We're going to set up our post-race show. I do have a little bit more chatter going on in my ear here. And yeah, so bear with me as we set this up. All right, guys, welcome back to our MaxSpeedTV post-race show. So we're going to do our interviews here. Our race winner is going to be scored as Cody Eldred, and this is an unofficial race interview. We're going to have some drivers in the background running this out, so bear with us. Cody, tell us about your race and this unofficial race win.
Oh, man. Super unexpected. I got super lucky. That's all it was. Just like somebody winning in a rain delay. This is how I feel. It sucks winning this way, but hell, I'll take it, man.
What did it take for you to be that race winner here in this quote-unquote rain delay, as power is not coming on here at Talladega?
Just staying behind the 46 there. I'm glad his car was yellow. That's all I can say.
Easy to see for that yellow car, hard to see while they're out there on track?
Oh yeah, it's completely dark. I can't see anything. I don't know where I was when I was doing donuts.
Can't see a thing out there. I'll tell you what, though, there are some drivers still having fun here out while the lights are out on this. But man, race win to you. Picking up another win here in the OP Racing Super Speedway Series, first win of the season. what are your thoughts about championship run?
I was going for it last year. I was in final 8, missed the final 4. I'm glad to be able to try and do it again this year. This is a fun league, with little hiccups, but can't complain there. I like the stage racing. I like the rules that are being changed, and we can only go better from here.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna let you go. Before we do, though, any sponsor shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, Alex for the league, Vega doing the race control, you guys in the broadcast booth, Old Schools Motorsports, look them up on Facebook. They're the #1 painter for iRacing on Trading Paints.
All right, man. Well, Cody, congratulations to you. And as the unofficial winner, I hope it sticks, and I hope you are declared the official winner.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Driver of the 14 machine, that is Cody Eldred, getting it done out here tonight. But now it's time to move on to our second place finisher. And bear with me as I'm going to have to try and figure it out. I think it was Chase Berry. Chase, are you there? And can you tell us if you were second or not?
You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Yeah, he barely got me, but yeah, I'm second.
All right. Well, congratulations on second place unofficially, as they're gonna really double check here tonight's finish. But tell us about your race. What it took for you, who started at the back, is you didn't take a qualifying time, and then worked your way up through the field.
It was different. I mean, I just got the VR, so I'm trying to learn on how that goes and everything. Just, yeah, it's different.
Different, but I'll tell you what, nice job finishing second out here. Thoughts on late stages of the season? A little early, as this was only our 4th race, but what are your thoughts going on throughout the rest of the season as far as a championship run?
It's a little early to talk about championship. I'm just trying to take one race at a time, because you got to be there at the end to do it.
All right, Chase, man. Well, congratulations on second place. What a great run you had through the field. Nice job out there tonight. But before we let you go, shout outs, thank yous, sponsors.
I guess thanks JSI for letting me run with them, and Alex for putting this league on, and all that good. You for broadcasting, because you do a good job, and pretty much it. And I'm about to go have some fun running in the dark for a little while.
All right, man, go have fun. It is very dark out there. And thank you so much for sticking around and talking to us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That is Chase Berry, driver of the 11 machine, finishing second out here tonight. And that leaves Kelly Milam in the 46, bringing it home third unofficially. Kelly, you won a stage. You finished third. That yellow 46 machine was out front all night long. Has to be a good feeling.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Getting wrecked there at the end, though, it kind of sucks.
Well, a wreck at the end, but a third place finish still has to, be an accomplishment. Now, it wasn't the race win, but you picked up a win last season. How soon do you think you're going to pick up a second win here in this season? Or I should say your second win, first one of this season.
Who knows, man? I was hoping to get one tonight, but just didn't work out. It's in there. There's quite a bit of racing left, so I'm not too worried about it.
Oh man, there is absolutely enough races left. The way that 46 machine is almost always out front, it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, before you get that win. Kelly, congratulations out there with a race, in my opinion, that was ran very well. Nice job out there. Before we let you go, any sponsor shout outs, thank yous you'd like to give?
Sure, all my teammates at FSR, Alex, Cody, Robert for the league, and you guys for broadcasting, and special shout out there to Mark for jumping back up in there and race control for us.
All right, Kelly. Well, man, tell you what, thank you very much. Mark making the sacrifice in that as well. And Kelly, we look forward to watching you next week.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
As Kelly Milam, driver of the 46 machine, bringing it home third here tonight. All of this is unofficial. So what has happened is power has gone out. League owner Alex Green claiming it is his mistake. So the race is going to be an unofficial finish. We talked to our top 3 unofficial finishers. Lights will not come on, as you can clearly see that. So a lot of reviewing will be going on. But this has been an interesting night, an exciting night. We saw some great racing. We're seeing a transition from day to night. And with just a little faux pas by the start time of this race, we are going to call this one a race. These drivers out here unofficially driving around. And I'll tell you what, man, this has been a heck of a time for me. I always enjoy doing this. I really enjoy being a broadcaster here for the OP Racing Super Speedway Series, even when things go a little sideways. So guys, thank you for joining us. Don't forget, we're going to be live once again next week, and that will be at Daytona International Speedway. Coming up tomorrow, let's just go ahead and drop this down. Coming up tomorrow, the RFC Vapor Trails Clothing Truck Series presents the Drive for Autism 110. That will be live about 8 p.m. Central right here on MaxSpeedTV. Race 1 for their new season. Gonna be a great time. I hope you all join me in that as well. I look forward to meeting and talking with you all once again. So guys, that is gonna wrap it up for us here at MaxSpeedTV. And my name is KR Stolfus. Make sure if you have a league, you need a race broadcasted, hit up MaxSpeedTV.com/contact. There's a little questionnaire there to fill out. We'd love to help you out. Guys, thank you for joining me. Sorry for the confusion. And man, I'll tell you what, can't wait for next week. Y'all have a good night.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.